Since 1963, when Roche College began as a private Catholic college for religious sisters, a lot has changed. In 1965, the college admitted its first lay students and conferred degrees on its first 5 graduates. 50 years later, Roche College is fully accredited by several national governing bodies and offers more than 50 undergraduate majors, 20 undergraduate minors, and 4 graduate programs. But throughout those 50 years of transformation, one thing has remained constant: a sharp focus on preparing Roche students to be the best for the world.
I gave an address, maybe 5 years ago now, where I talked about changing one word in the phrase best in the world to best for the world. And many colleges and universities strive to educate students to be the best in their discipline. And we, of course, want to do that too. But we also think, because of our mission and because of the values around social justice and peace and compassion and mercy, that we also create an opportunity for our students to learn in an environment where they'll take their education and they will become best for the world.
Roche College was founded and sponsored by the Congregation of the Sisters of Divine Providence. Today, as a Catholic institution of higher learning, Roche College fosters global citizenship by educating a community of scholars from the region, the nation, and around the world. But the school's success did not come easily. During the 1960s, American Catholic higher education was opposed to the establishment of any new colleges. In the Pittsburgh Diocese, a blue ribbon panel of educational experts developed a list of criteria that seemed nearly impossible to meet. But through sheer determination on the part of the Sisters of Divine Providence, each and every rigorous stipulation was met, and the founding of Roche College was approved.
When I look back on the history of Roche, I think one of the hallmarks of the history is this spirit of determination. And I think we've got that. We inherited it from the Sisters of Divine Providence. And from the determination to be founded, to the determination to grow, to the determination to overcome all sorts of obstacles, to the determination to become a global community. Today, over 20% of our student body is from around the world. And I think that's significant for a small college in the North Hills of Pittsburgh.
Sister Annunziata Salle, Roche's first president, faced a difficult task in administering a college where no groundwork had been laid. Within a few years, the promising venture confronted such financial distress that the congregation considered closing the college. In an effort to stem the tide of financial instability, in 1968, the school appointed esteemed advisor Dr. Ralph Kleinfelter, Roche's second president. Despite Dr. Kleinfelter's efforts, the future of Roche College remained uncertain.
I always say that, in a way, that first thrust really closed out when we almost made a determination to close, and a new college opened, which by the time I had finished my doctoral degree and come home in 1970, the college had just made the decision to become a co-ed institution.
In 1970, during President Sister de la Salle Mahler's administration, the board amended its charter to establish Roche as the independent co-educational Catholic institution that it is today.
I think there are a couple of periods in the college's history that helped shape who we are today. I think one, when we went co-ed, and that happened in the late 60s, early 70s. And one of the ways we did that was through a partnership with the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. And we provided the baccalaureate credits for them to complete their degree here at Roche. That was a start of our very strong design programs, interior design, graphic design. They're signature programs for Roche, and it began back then with that partnership.
This was a major turning point for Roche College. Enrollment grew so quickly that during the period between 1975 through 1980, under the guidance of President Sister Mary Joan Coltis, 2 new residence halls were built, and a successful capital campaign funded the construction of the Palumbo Science Center in 1980.
it's very interesting to think about the fact that Sister de la Salle Mahler, who preceded me, had been a woman who helped to educate me at Divine Providence Academy. I was part of the educational team that then educated Sister Margaret Huber, who became the next president of La Roche following me. So we had 3 generations there of people who really knew one another well, not only knew one another, but had been involved in kind of an educational stream. We were all very pragmatic, and yet I think in some senses we were also kind of applied visionaries, all 3 of us. So it really pushed the college forward.
During Sister Margaret Huber's 11-year tenure as president, La Roche College celebrated its 25th anniversary in 1987 with the dedication of the $2.5 million Zappala College Center. Administration, faculty, and staff worked to ensure that the development of the college's curriculum kept pace with the expansion of the La Roche campus. Under President Monsignor William Kerr's leadership, the 1,200-seat Kerr Fitness and Sports Center was opened in 1993. The most notable achievement of Monsignor Kerr's administration came as a result of the Monsignor's vision of expanding the college's global outreach. During his presidency, the Pacem in Terris program was established.
I think in the 90s, the Pacem in Terris program was also very key to who we are today, because that brought students from war-torn and developing countries to La Roche to get their education in a wonderful environment with students from the local area and from around the United States, and then to return home and to use their education to make a difference in their own countries. We are who we are today, I think, as a global community because of that program.
I've been very lucky to work with 2 great La Roche leaders, Monsignor Kerr and Sister Candace. Both of them brought to their leadership a strong commitment to global education, both in the sense of opening the campus to students from abroad and also instilling in local students the sense of the world that is so important in the 21st century.
To accommodate the rising numbers of regional students and students from around the world, yet another on-campus residence, Bold Hall, was completed in 1997. A substantial extension of Bold Hall was added 6 years later. In 2002, La Roche introduced smart classroom technology. A new classroom building was constructed adjacent to the Zappala College Center. During this period of impressive growth, La Roche College's student enrollment, its faculty, and its campus facilities were flourishing.
Over 500 students live on campus and make this their home. And so we want that to be a quality living experience for them. And I think part of that is recreation and athletics. And we have 12 Division III NCAA athletic teams. And so we want to address our athletic complex and do things like put in a synthetic turf field, make sure that we have the kinds of facilities that keep our athletes safe. We have a wonderful emerging dance program, and I think we need to address that with some quality studios and perhaps a performance venue to showcase the wonderful work that's being done in our dance program. I've been president of La Roche since 2004, and there have been a lot of things that have happened in those almost 9 years now that I'm very proud of.
La Roche College has been recognized by the Princeton Review for 7 years in a row as one of the best colleges in the Northeast. And the college was honored by the International Education Association with the Senator Paul Simon Spotlight Award, focusing on global education programs.
I think also one of the things I'm proud about is that we've acquired a copy of the St. John's Bible, and we have one of the heritage editions, and I think it is a visible reminder of our Catholic identity.
As the 7th president of the school, Sister Candace has positioned La Roche College to advance its mission well into the future.
It is no overstatement to say that Sister Candace really exudes human warmth. There is a special sense of connection that comes the first time you meet her, and it never really goes away. But paired with her big heart is a keen mind and a disciplined sense of focus. They too are essential for success in these challenging times.
In terms of the future, I think our 50 years have prepared us for the next 50 and beyond. I think our programs, we have the right educational programs, the right majors, I think, that are attracting students from all over the world.
Under her guidance, Roche College continues to serve the needs of the citizens of the Pittsburgh region while never losing sight of its dedication to global outreach.
One of our hopes for the future is to create a center for global engagement and transformation. And in that center, we bring together our Pachman Terrace program, our Study Abroad, Study USA program, our annual conference called Global Problems, Global Solutions.
And as Roche celebrates its 50th anniversary, alumni are excited to share their stories.
And one of the highlights, I think, of this anniversary year has been hearing from our alumni from all over the world.
My name is George Githiaka, and I am originally from Nairobi City in Kenya. I am a Roche College alumni and a Founders Scholarship recipient. It was not easy being so far away from home, but sometimes you have to take the chances and seize the blessings and opportunities that come your way. I have so much to thank Roche College for. No matter how successful I become or where I go in life, I will always consider Roche College as my home.
My fondest memory at Roche College was being involved in student government, an orientation leader, a freshman mentor, involved with the American Marketing Association, and now I'm currently the president of the Alumni Association. As a result of my community involvement at Roche College, I continue to participate and volunteer throughout the community with nonprofit organizations, and I hope my impact will make a difference in other people's lives.
I'm very proud of them to hear their story and to know that they are making a difference in their communities and in our world.
What began in 1963 as an independent private Catholic college for religious sisters has in 50 short years become an influential wellspring for advocates of social justice, mercy, compassion, and for those whose mission it is to be the best for the world.
Pittsburgh has come to be known around the country as a city of colleges and universities. Roche is one of the institutions that has driven that reputation. It is known for its caring touch, for its programmatic strengths, and for the commitment to values that shapes the experiences it provides to its students. I am privileged to hold an honorary degree from Roche, and am very proud of that connection.
I think we have benefited greatly from a very strong infusion of businessmen and women who have brought their talents and their professional instincts to the college and helped us become a stronger institution. And I don't think we could have done any of this without the Sisters of Divine Providence, who founded the college and who have been consistent in the 50 years of supporting us. We're very blessed because of the people who have joined with us to accomplish the mission of Roche College.
Roche College, celebrating 50 years of education and service and continuing to be the best for the world.